your day will go different. Well, hello there, recording. Your day will go in, a completely different manner. So what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? And tell us what you are blessed by. And at this time, it doesn't specifically have to be business related. We are women and we need to train our brain. So whatever it is, business related or not, I would love to hear. And Misty, we are going to be praying for you. There's a prayer request. She fell down some stairs on Tuesday and she's messed up her back. So we are going to send her some big prayers for healing on that. Take you some Move, girlfriend, put you a regular DFT on your back, and hopefully that will help as well. But we're all going to lift you up in prayer. And please don't be shy, ladies. Come on, give us something. Even the little things of I just woke up today. It's a brand new day. God gave me another day. Yes, thankful for God having a support system, extremely thankful for changing my mindset. Man, that's so hard. Mindset is a tough battle. I call it your mind monkeys, and they mess with you every single day, every single minute if you're in Jennifer's live. Let me hear your voices, ladies. Thankful at 69 and still see each other every day, and it feels so good. I love that. Carol, thank you for sharing. Grateful for summer. Tammy, who likes summer? It's freaking hot here in Texas. We want winter and snow. What are you talking about, girlfriend? We can't be friends. Sorry. Just kidding.
I listened to Kelly, I believe, on one Mashup Monday, and she told us how she did the fast start bonuses. And the first time in 10 years, I did it in like 3 hours. I got my triple fast start. I was like, wow.
That is something to be thankful for. That is something to be grateful for, but that's also something to celebrate. So congratulations to you. And I love the fact that you tuned in, you plugged in, you learned something, and then you went and you took action, you implemented it, and look, now you're being rewarded for it. So congratulations to you. I wish that the rest of our teams would plug in and listen and learn in that manner as well. But congratulations to you, girlfriend. That's winning for sure.
Thanks.
Anyone else?
Jennifer, I have a thankful. I just flew home yesterday from Mexico after being there for 22 days. And I had a safe flight and there were no flight delays of any kind. And immigration coming back in did not take like forever and a day. So I'm thankful for that.
That's something to be really thankful for these days in the travel world. So congratulations. But Mexico in 22 days. Can I have your life, please? Can we be friends? All right, who's next? Okay, girls, we are going to get this kick started off. Let's go ahead. And my co-host today is going to be Rhonda. She is going to be helping us. Courtney is traveling today, so she's not going to be joining us. But we are going to call Rhonda 5 minutes before the Zoom and ask her to join. And she thankfully said yes. So let's get this kick started off. I would like to start off in your Facebook and do your birthdays. I want to get those done first things off, first thing in the morning. Go ahead and send your birthday messages out. You're going to post this on your wall as we do every single day, but then you're also going to send them a message in their messenger. Make it special, make it sweet. I don't know about you, but I love my birthday. Even though I get older every year, it's still my birthday. It's something special to me and I love to celebrate it. And so I love to celebrate other people as well. So do something special with emojis or, the little voice clips that you can send. You can actually sing to them in Messenger, so get creative and go be you. But we are going to set a 5-minute timer and we are going to do our birthdays. Ready, set, go. If you have questions and you don't have the script, feel free to unmute and ask, and I'll post those in the chat. or Rhonda will already post them for you. Thank you, Rhonda. So if you don't know what to send, or maybe you want to jazz it up, there is some 2 options for you right there in the chat. All right, girls, our timer is up. We're going to move on into something new. Is there anyone on here that does not have Instagram? Raise your hand or put in the chat. Or does everybody have Instagram? Okay, good deal. So we're going to go do something very different in Instagram. I believe I shared it with you girls on last Thursday. If you weren't on, you're going to get to learn about it again. And for those of you in our team page, I did do a little PowerPoint on how to do this, but we're going to take at least 5 minutes and do this. What is it called? I don't know. I just found out about it and I loved it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make groups slash, it's called shared in Instagram, but it's where we will be able to move forward and communicate with specific people on Instagram. And what I mean by that is I can group it into non-thrivers. I can group it into promoters. I can group it into my hot list. I can group it into my first 4 legs. I can, I can make different groups per se. That's not the correct terminology. It's called shared. But how are you going to do that? Okay. So you're going to go to your Instagram. I don't know that I shared it with you all on Thursday. I think I did it on our team Zoom Sunday night. I don't know where I did, but I'm going to share it with you girls. So you're going to go to your Instagram and you're going to go to your feed. Okay. The first feed that pulls up is Maria for me. And you see those 3 dots in the top right, you're going to click on that. And when you click on that, it's going to take you to this. You see that saved button? You can click save. When you click save, it's going to pull up. I've already made my list. Okay. I have a make the call. I have an Aggie mom. I have promoters. I have customers, a hot list, and Thrive. Right. So you're going to make one for however you want to do this. Non-thrivers, it would be more income producing if you did that. Or even your niche, like mine's Aggie moms. Right. So Maria is going to be a promoter today. But how do you do that? You click the plus button and then you add her to that list. Does that make sense for everybody, or do I totally confuse you? Then you can go back and you can clearly just work those people that are in that new it's called collections, is what it's called on Instagram. I call it list. So I want to take 5 minutes and for you girls to make your collections, like mine are Make the Call, Aggie Moms, promoters, vacation, travel, customers, hot list, and thrivers. Okay. Those are my lists that I made, my collections. You girls make whichever ones you want. And then I want you to spend this 5 minutes scrolling and adding people to that. Okay. This is a way where you can make little groups per se and work those people later. Okay, so we're going to spend 5 minutes there. If you have questions, feel free to unmute if I've completely confused you. Ready, set, go. And please don't be embarrassed to ask, because sometimes I don't articulate myself in the best way, and I will be happy to re-explain.
Hi, Jennifer, it's Shauna. So after you hit save, what do you do?
So you're going to go to, so I clicked on Maria and I hit saved, right? And it brings up your collections, and you don't have a collection. So you want to make a collection. You want to click the plus sign.
Oh, down here in the middle?
Yes. There's a little a plus with a circle. Do you see that?
Just at the very bottom?
So go to your homepage of your own Instagram, and you see the 3 lines at the top.
Yes.
Click that. And then you're going to see where it says saved. Click that. And there's a plus button right there. That's where you can add collections. Yeah.
Okay.
If you already have them, that's where you can add them. But see, those are all the people that I've added to mine. And then I can just click on those and then start working in those collections.
Okay. Thank you.
Basically making a brain for you for later. So if you want to do some reach outs to some non-thrivers, you can just go use this as your brain and then just start clicking on them and then, conscious commenting on them, or, it'll save you some time from scrolling. It's going to take you some time to make it, but it'll save you some time in the long run. So we're going to just do a little bit of front end work on it.
Okay, so I got to saved, I got to the plus, and then it says, name your collection. What do you do? How do you get, do I just put collection?
You want to name it specifically what you're going to name it. So like I have non-thrivers. And
Okay.
I'll put all my non-thrivers in that one. I also have one that's make the call because, Jason's suggested that we have, the make the call campaign and reach out to people that are, inspire us, people that are, maybe with other companies, or maybe just someone who's just rocking it out, as a person, as a human who is naturally a leader who you think, would be great in this business. I named that make the call, and I'll put those people there. I actually have my customers in one as well so that I can keep loving on them and stay, connected with them. So I have one called customers also. So just name it what you want, and it'll be specific to you. I also have some related to my niche, which is travel, vacation, Dotsy moms, and Aggie mom, and then also hockey moms. So I have, I have several different collections. Obviously in 5 minutes, you won't be able to do that, but this kind of gives you a, an idea on how to do it. And we're just going to spend 5 minutes working on it now.
Okay, so after you put the name, then how do you put who the collection is? Like if I put non-thrivers, how do I do that?
Okay, so now that you've made the collection and you've named it non-thrivers, you're going to go to your news feed on Instagram. And this one here is Shaylee. Okay, so this is my news feed. This is the way it pulls up. And there is 3 buttons right here above her post. She is a promoter of mine. So I'm going to click those 3 buttons. And when I click those 3 buttons on the news feed, it says save right there. And I can hit the word save, and it's going to pull up my collections. And so I'm going to add her to promoters, and I'll just click the plus sign, and then boom, she's been added there. So if I want to go back to my collections and actually work them, I will go to the 3 lines on my home screen, and I will go to saved. Once this pulls up, there's my collections, and I will go to my promote. I haven't done that many of promoters. So there's a few of my promoters, and all their things will pop up. And so I can just click on her again, and then I can boom, like it, comment, and then I can go back and do that for all the rest of them. That's the purpose of this.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, girls, our timer's up. I know that was like a lot and it was something new, but it's something really awesome. And if you will take the time, let's say 10, 15 minutes a day to just start doing those collections, over a month, you will have a pretty great selection, and it will save you time in the long run versus just scrolling, and then you get lost in the scroll, and then you go down a rabbit hole, and all of a sudden you're reading about how you can dig up a worm and blend it up, and then you can make cottage cheese out of it or something. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't want to go down those rabbit holes, and this is just going to save you time. So with that being said, Rhonda, I am going to toss it off to you for our next task in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we want to do reach outs or follow-ups first.
Your call,
Let's
girl.
start with reach. All right, let's do reach outs because money's in your mouth, and if we don't reach out, we're not going to make any money. So, basically, we just want to be friends. We want to continue having conversations. We want to gain some interest, because if we're not talking about Thrive, how are they going to know that our open sign is open and that we're still doing it and we still love it? So I am going to throw some different things in the chat that you can use, whether you want to do it about samples, if you want to do it about, I obviously already put the birthday ones in there, anything and everything. Just go be friends and create conversations. Yes, at some point you do need to talk about Thrive, but the very first message, don't just open it up and go, hey, I thrive. Do you want to thrive with me? Because that's not going to work. So let's go make some reach outs. Let's make some friends in 5 minutes. Perfect.
Timer set, ready, set, grow. And just to reiterate, make sure you're documenting all of this. When you're doing your birthdays, write them down. When you're doing your reach outs, write them down. When you're doing your follow-ups, write them down. Now, on the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, don't count them unless they comment back. But if you're writing them down, you can clearly, when your brain is stuck, you can clearly go back to last month Who do you need to reach out to? Who do you need to follow up with? So it's going to create another brain for you. So Jennifer doesn't have a lot of brains, just so you know. So I need these cheat sheets to help me with my brain, you know, so that I don't have to think. I hate overthinking because that's what I do. And that's what I'm really good at. So make sure you're writing all of this down and tracking it and keep it, whether it's a notebook, whether it's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in your cloud office, whether it's the calendar like I use. I write everybody down in my calendar here so that I can always go back and access it. Maybe you just write it on a piece of paper. Maybe you print out the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sheet. Do it however works for you, but make sure you're tracking it. The timer is set. Keep going with your reach outs. And Rhonda's putting some great things in the chat. Okay, timer's up. We're going to move on in to our follow-ups. this is where I want you ladies to not ever give up. You never know when someone is going to be ready. You never know when it's going to be someone's time. You never know when they're going to, per se, hit rock bottom. You never know when, life changes. I mean, with us women, as we get older, things change, and you never really know when someone's going to need your product, right? So you never give up unless A, they tell you to go fly a kite, or B, they tell you to just be done. Then you continue. And so it is a mental mind game, because you're like, oh, they don't want it, they didn't respond, oh my gosh, she read my message and she never messaged me back, and she probably hates me, and she probably just looked at that and thought I was, blah blah blah, whatever. You can make up a lot of things in your head, but the truth is, until they tell you no, until they tell you to go fly a kite, you can never give up. So this is why follow-ups are so important. I have so many people. I'm going to call out my cousin Heather, who's not on this Zoom, who needs to be on this Zoom. So I hope she watches this replay and then texts me and says, oh, you called me out. Yeah. She just said no for 5 years, but I never gave up on her. Okay. So that's one reason why you continue to document your stuff, and you continue to, go back and access the people you've reached out to, you followed up, or need this. But this is where we're going to start the 5-minute timer. We're going to do our follow-ups. You will reach out to people who are A, on samples, who are B, reached out to you in regards to promos, C, who maybe never saw your birthday message that you offered 3 weeks ago, and it's still the month of July and you're still going to offer that. So go bump back up. Hey girlfriend, just want to let you know this offer still stands. Or maybe just someone you need to just check in on, just follow up. Those sales that you just haven't been able to, seal the deal on, reach back out to those people and love them up. So you'll know if you need to go Thrive related, or you'll know if you just need to check in on them. Okay. Either way is right. Don't necessarily lean one way or the other. Make sure you do a good combination of both. And in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you really only need 4 follow-ups. But if you want to grow this business, you need 27 or 80 a day. So ready, set, go. And always feel free to unmute if you have questions and we're going too fast and you're like, Jennifer, what are you talking about? You had the 25th auto ships run this week as well. That's another follow-up. Hey, girlfriend, looks like your order's on its way. I can't wait for you to receive it. That's just another follow-up. Or maybe thank your customers for being incredible, valuable customers this month as well. We have 25 beautiful souls on the Zoom. I'm giving you a 5-minute warning that we are all going to turn our cameras off. So if you're in the potty, please get out. If you don't have a bra on, you feel like you need to, go grab it. Everyone, 25 of us are going to turn our Zoom on today because it's going to make Jennifer's day. So you got a 5-minute warning to turn your camera on. We are going to take a wonderful photo. And if you're in the potty, congratulations, because that's, literally working it from the nooks and crannies. Congratulations to you. Just don't turn your camera on yet. Just a reminder, Rhonda's putting some awesome follow-up messages in the chat. Make sure that you're copying them and saving them for later. Okay, time's up. We are going to do one more task and then we are going to take our picture. So here's your fair warning. Let's go ahead and move on into the next task. Rhonda, we've done our follow-ups, we've done our reach outs, we've done our birthdays. Take us into the next task, girlfriend.
Let's go to my favorite place is stories. Because when we go into stories and we actually comment, it's going to put us right into their inbox. And that is going to help get us into their page so that they actually see what we're posting. So let's do 3 minutes and just go into Instagram stories or your Facebook stories or both. And what I like to do is scroll all the way to the end because those are the people I don't interact with the most, and then go backwards.
This is where you're going to comment, compliment, and ask a question to start that conversation. And it's truly amazing that it goes directly into their inbox. Okay, timer's up, ladies. Let's turn our cameras on. Can we all do it? I have faith in us. I really do. I have faith. We can do it. We can do it. It's the little start video. It looks like a recording. We can do this. All right, this is where we're all going to take a picture and we are actually going to get in our stories. We're going to wait on the last few ladies who can't. Some people might be at work and I do understand that, but one day we're going to have everybody do this. We're going to take a picture of us working together. You're going to put this in your stories. You can video right now. You can, just show up in your stories every single day. So you want to, talk about your products, talk about how incredible they are, talk about what they're doing for you, talk about what they're doing for your friends. But right now we are a community. We are a tribe. We are just the high vibe, wake up and win tribe. And so let's take a picture of that. Shauna, you're driving. Don't you dare take a picture. Somebody will send it to you. And let's just put this on our stories. If you have team members or, sideline sisters, make sure you're tagging them in this post as well so that they can just reshare it. We open our table to everyone. There's a seat for everyone. And so I like to put that on my stories as well, as we have room for you. So everybody just smile really, really pretty. We're going to take a picture. And make sure you get that on your stories. Let's go on into our next task now that we have that taken. And we're going to show up in our stories and we're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. And why are we going to do it for 5 minutes? Because I want you to plan the rest of your day out as well. I don't know why I'm muted. If you haven't posted your capsules, I know last week or the week before, I don't even remember, the days runs so close together. We did scripts, right? We all shared our scripts of what the products do. Don't just post this. Nobody knows what this is. They're like, what is that? What is that? But if you don't tell them, they don't know. So do a little boomerang like this and just say, my Wake Me Up vitamins. Do a little boomerang like this and say, you can't get these at Target, girl. So like, just make sure you tell people what they are. Send a picture of the ingredients, make a list of the ingredients and just tap it there. What did I say in my story today? I'll tell you what I said. Feel free to go watch someone else's story to get ideas. I just basically said, these make me feel like a rock star 8 minutes after taking. Simple and sweet, because they do, I don't depend on coffee. But then to go a step further, your timer's set too, by the way, as I'm talking. You're working in your stories and we're doing 5 minutes. Take your shake and do a boomerang of you just pouring it. If you're, if you shake it up, make a picture of you blending it. Talk about the good gut health benefits that it provides. How it's ultra micronized and it blends up very well, how yummylicious it is, how many options you have, and make sure you show a variety. Now, here's where I got to get good. And I ordered something on Amazon. I can't do my self video. Like I need both of my hands to put my DFT on it. I want to do like a boomerang or a picture of that. So I ordered something on Amazon where I can just, it's a clicker to where it'll, record me. But anyways, make sure you're showing up in your stories with your products. Nobody knows what you have unless your open sign is open. And so get good at sharing what you have in your stories is a great place to do that. Your timer is set for 5 minutes, but I also want you to share this community on this Zoom. I also want you to plan out the rest of your day. What are you doing today? I'm going to go with Maddie. She's Millie's at the groomer today and she got shaved. And so we're going to do a video of us picking her up. She's a long-haired Dotson. And so she got shaved for the first time. So we're going to do a video of, her picking her up. I'm going to a event tonight in McKinney, Texas with Susan, and I'm bringing my new promoter, and I've got promoters and a new 2 or 3 customers meeting us there. So I will be videoing all of that. So plan your day out. Show up in your stories. This is your time to plan your day. Once you get today planned, go ahead and forward think tomorrow. What are you going to do? Now, I'm going to share one more tip with you that I just learned. I feel like I should have known this forever, but I don't know why I just learned this. When you go to your stories, you click on your little picture here, right? and it pulls up your stories to add one, right? If you do this drop down right here, it says recent. If you do drop down, it's gonna, where is it? If you scroll down just a little bit, it'll show one that says Instagram. Those are stories that you've posted. So you can clearly resurface something. So you could spend this time right now resurfacing and save it in a different folder that says, I want to post later this week. I feel like I should have known that forever, but I really didn't. And I just learned it. So I'm sharing it with you girls. Your timer is set. We're planning our stories and you're showing up in your stories, and we'll be done in just a minute. Unmute if you have any questions. So on your, I'm going to unmute again. I'm sorry. I have a lot to say. On your wall and in your stories, you want to inform, educate, and entertain. Okay. So positive Bible verses, positive quotes, sharing your community, educate about your product, inform what your product does, or even like send, recipes, make a great meal and post a recipe. That's education, for your people. You want people to follow you, and people will be intrigued if you're informing, educating, and entertaining.
Jennifer, can you go back over that Instagram, how you got back into your Instagram, I guess, memories?
Yes. So when you're on your Instagram, okay, I'm on my Instagram, click on your story up here, like you're going to post a story. Okay. And then I got to click again because I've already got stories running. So I'm going to add a story. Okay. When I add a story, you see that little thing that's, and this is my iPhone. I think it's going to be for everyone, but you see where it says recent. If you click that, it takes you to all of your albums basically, but it's already created you an album for Instagram.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't create that album. That Instagram did it. My phone did it for me. So, and I know that's an iPhone. I don't know if it works for everyone else. Sorry. Okay, time's up. We're going to move on into the next task, Miss Rhonda.
All right, where are we? How about let's go to our groups. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. I don't know why he's doing there, but let's go into our groups. Let's make some friends. Basically, what I like to do in our groups is either, if depending on where you are in your group, either make a post and to try to help other people, or make a post that you need help. I know Jennifer is awesome at her Grand Turks group, that when she started, she was asking questions, and now she is helping people actually plan their vacations. So just wherever you are in your group, that's what you want. Go and comment on in question. If you, tripping over myself now, if you find somebody that you're relating to and that you're having a conversation with, go ahead and friend request them and get in their inbox. This is basically how we're going to help grow our network and find some people that we have some things in common with. So 3 minutes, Jen.
Timer set. Does anyone remember what Lindsay called it in our groups on Wednesday? She called it something, working in your groups. All my dogs are barking, so now all your dogs are going to start. She called it something like the 3 C's of your group, and you and I don't know what it is. I'll have to.
Clam. Hey, Jennifer, it's Clam.
Clam. Can you say what that means?
Comment, like, add, message.
Repeat that one more time. What's the name of it and what does it stand for?
Okay, Clam, the Clam method. And it stands for comment, like, add, message.
That's amazing. That's what we need to be doing in our groups right now. Okay, time is up, ladies. Let's go to our wall and get something posted. It is Thirsty Thursday. It is Thankful Thursday. It is Throwback Thursday. So that would be a great one. Honestly, I may challenge you all to do that. Who were you before Thrive? Who are you now? That's a Throwback Thursday. Or you can utilize a Facebook story from the fan page. Or you can post something positive. So that's your choice. We are going to spend 2 minutes there. You're going to do this in your Instagram. And you're going to do this on your Facebook wall as well. Ready, set, go. If you have questions, let me know. It's always best if you show a picture of yourself too. And remember, you don't have to be perfect in these pictures. People will relate to you more the less perfect you are. But take a picture and just say Throwback Thursday. The girl before these capsules, yay. 2 sentences, 3 sentences. But now this girl, 2 sentences. Thirsty Thursday. Thank God Thirst I See is back in stock. Post it. Post the water. Yes, just, get creative. Okay, we have done our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the morning minus one thing. We're going to do that last, but I like to always end with an open mic. Do you have questions? Do you have something's working? Do you have something you want to share? And in the meantime, those of us that don't, we are going to be working on the one part of the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is reach out to a leader. So I'm going to challenge you to reach out to your upline and set a goal for the next 7 days. And I'm going to ask you to give that to them. You know, what are you going to do for the next 7 days? What is your goal? My next thing is for you to go send out 4 compliments. Who can you compliment that's in your team? Okay, we're going to specifically do your team. So that could be your customers, that could be your promoters, that could be your upline, your team specifically, right? And then I want you to choose one sideline sister that you admire, and you want to just send her a compliment, okay? Because I feel like getting good compliments is something just amazing to do. It's just something that's awesome to hear as well. And then the last task is I would like for you to go invite someone to join this Zoom tomorrow, because everyone on our teams need to be on the Zoom. And if they're not on the Zoom, they need to definitely watch the recording. So those are your tasks, but it is open mic. If you have questions, let us know. If you have ideas, please unmute. We want to hear you.
So I have a new Thriver that started yesterday, and I like to send thank you cards, but I would love to send a little freebie, something with the thank you cards. And any ideas or suggestions for something I can send? She's starting the 3-step elite.
I got you, girl. This is what I sent last month. I send a little thank you card, or actually this month, and I did rebuild. And then I just did a description of rebuild, but it's a thank you. And I put my family's photo there. And then, you know, a genuine thank you. And then I also do handwritten cards every single month, but I dropped this in the card along with rebuild. And so I just explained what rebuild was. I do know that someone received it because I just sent it out earlier this week. So I did have a customer thank me for it. So today that's going to be a part of my follow-ups. I'm going to go tell them how awesome rebuild is with vanilla lifestyle mix. If you haven't done that, that is tip number 1. It's amazing and delicious. But then I'm also going to, you know, just thank them for being a valuable customer.
Okay. Do you send that to your auto ship and new people, or just the new people? I guess I did see you shared that earlier this week.
Orders. I do any customer order because to me, an order is an auto ship, and I want to keep them as a customer. So I think customer service is, you know, super important in this business. The more I can love on them, the longer they're going to stay. So I send it to everyone.
So do you spice it up from month to month? So like next month, will you do a different product?
Yeah, next month I'm actually not doing products. I'm doing a little coupon code for them for so many dollars off. And then I'm also going to offer that to one of their friends. So I am going to send the handwritten thank you card, but I'm going to make one of these that says this is a coupon for you and your friend. You know, coupon for you for, and I haven't decided the dollar amount, $25 off, a coupon for them for $25 off as well. So I do something different every month, but I send something every month to every one of my customers that order. I can't stress that to you girls enough. Customer service is so important. So important. If you can't afford to send a plus line, you know, I mean, that's why the company does promos for us to stock up on and be able to do that, to offer the specials. But not only that, just a handwritten thank you card is, you know, really all you need to do. Thank you for being a valuable customer. I know Susan sent, you know, hope you have a blast for her new customers. So that might be something you could send her, Sammy, is a little blast packet and just say, I know you're going to have a blast on this Thrive journey.
Genius.
Any other questions? Any other tell me something good? I want to sing that song to y'all. Tell me something good. We could all unmute and sing it together. Just kidding. Haha, won't make y'all do that. Anybody got something that's working or a new trick that you've learned? Hopefully I didn't put y'all all to sleep this morning. Wow, Elaine, that's a powerful message. I am going to just read what she put in the chat. Appreciate you and the ladies that do this every single day and reach out and support anyone out there. For me, it has changed my business and my confidence. Like, can we just say that louder for the people in the back? Like, seriously, y'all. I mean, like, I've been in this for almost 10 years. I can't even, man, 10 years. That's craziness. I never dreamed. I didn't even want to take this product. But honestly, these Zooms, I learned something new from you girls every single day.
Amen. So I have a question. When you say coupon codes, that's
Yes.
basically, is that basically you going in your back office and sending them a credit, right? You know, they don't actually have a code that they put in to purchase, do they?
Well, yes and no. It depends on what your business looks like. Sometimes when we purchase the, when we have purchased the promoter packs, those come with codes. But I don't say credits because I don't think people, you know, not within us know what that is. So a coupon is a discount in other people's minds. So I use that kind of, you know, widely for everything. So whether it actually is a, oh yeah, gift card is my lingo. So, you know, a discount, you know, so that could be your codes that you're using. That could be credits. That could actually be cash back if you wanted to give that. You know, it's however you and your business, whatever that looks like for you.
Okay, thank you.
It's just changing the lingo up so that they understand a little bit better. And, you know, it's different. Hey, I'm going to send you credits one month and then, hey, I have a gift card. And you are welcome. All right, ladies. Well, it is 9 o'clock. Does anybody have any last minute thoughts or tips or questions? All right. So we didn't hit 52 this week, but we are going to hit 57 next week. I'm just going to ante it up. Everyone's going to go invite someone. I think we should all copy Elaine's. I'm going to copy it right now. We should all copy Elaine's text in here. And we should send it to 5 of our friends, our downline, because everyone needs to join this. Everyone needs to be a part of it. And there's so many people that are missing out, but they don't know what they're missing out on. And so until we send that initial invitation, same thing with the event tonight. You know what I mean? Like if I'm going to an event, send that personal invite to invite them. You know, don't just make an event and say, here, show up, here, show up. Send that text and say, this Zoom is missing you. Girl, you don't even know what you're missing out on. But then copy what Elaine said and send that too, and just say, you know, this is one of our sweet friends and this is what she had to say about it. I know you're going to love it too. Anyways, that's that for today. Rhonda, you are amazing for stepping up in the last 5 minutes of the morning. We appreciate you so much. You girls are freaking fantastic. And it would be really awesome if Tiffany joined us tomorrow and we had 57 on the Zoom. I mean, like, I'm just putting that out into fruition. I'm not giving up on that. She's going to rock it out tomorrow morning with us. And I can't wait to see what all we're going to learn and grow tomorrow, but definitely just get our work done, you know, the first hour of the morning. And to me, that's super beneficial for me for the rest of the day, because then I can just do 6 other things and then work in the nooks and crannies the rest of the day. So everyone make it great. And I'm going to just end with my favorite quote. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. And I don't just have one, I have 2. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you are freaking right. Like, seriously, like, think about it. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. You've already determined which one you're going to do. So when that promo drops today, whatever Lavelle's going to drop, I don't know that they are. I'm just saying, you don't discount yourself. You say, you know what, I'm going for it. So when you send your goals to your leader this morning, you don't discount yourself. You say, you know what, I'm going for it. So whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you are right. Train your brain, get those mental mind monkeys in check so that you can make it happen. Go have an incredible day. We'll see you tomorrow with 57 guests with Tiffany. I'm putting it out there. Bye, girls.